Am I the a-hole for not letting my husband meet our firstborn child? My husband has his best friend, Anna. They've been friends for a very long time and dated years ago, mutually, deciding that it's best for them to remain friends. I had no problems with this relationship until now. On the day that I gave birth, Anna's brother got into an accident. My husband got a call from her in the middle of the night and asked him if he could drop her at the hospital her brother was at, since she was too scared to drive. My husband agreed and told me it'll be quick, while I was half asleep and rushed out. A few hours later, I had contractions and called my husband. He didn't pick up after multiple tries, so I gave up and called my dad, who drove me to the local hospital 12 minutes away. I was so scared to give birth alone, since I've had 3 miscarriages and 1 stillborn. My husband promised me that no matter what, he'd be there for me. Guess what? He wasn't. We called multiple times while I was in labor, and when he finally picked up my dad's call when I was giving birth, saying that he misplaced his phone in the chaos, my dad informed him that no matter how fast he drives anymore, he's going to miss the birth of his child. Well, my husband took that as he's already screwed up, so it doesn't matter when he shows up at this point. So finally he came, and our daughter was about 5 hours old, and I'd already moved to the maternity ward. When he came, I refused to let him see our baby because I was so high on emotions and I was shaking when I saw him, and I didn't want it negatively affecting my time with the baby. I wanted her birth to be a happy time, and I was already struggling to feed her. My husband was in a bad state and told me to please let him see her. So I told him to stand by the window and held the baby up so he can see her. I told him to leave and he'd be allowed to interact with the baby at the father's home when we're both well and out of the hospital, and that I was mostly likely divorcing him. He started bawling and apologizing and defending himself by saying that Anna's brother was in serious critical condition, and although he's fine, Anna needed him. Though Anna's parents were there, she's not close with them, and she was there in an unbearable state. I told him that I don't care and that his daughter has already came second to him and all she did was be born. I'm putting my daughters and my health first. I wouldn't let her be sidelined. My husband agreed and left. However, Anna called me later and said that I was being controlling and she'd never met someone as cruel as me for not letting a father see his baby. I told her that my husband made his decision and that this was his doing, not mine. But now I can't help feel cruel in my actions and feel like I'm depriving my baby from both her parent being together. My husband sees her a few hours each day now. Do you believe that she was in the right, or do you believe that she was in the wrong for keeping his baby away from him? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Thanks.